Today I'd like to talk about how to best utilize your Hunter equipment. If you'd like to get your work completed faster, keep watching. Changing tires requires a lot of different steps, and it can seem overwhelming when trying to figure out how to go faster. However, when pairing Road Force WalkAway with a Revolution tire changer, just keep in mind the simple rule of Hunter's speed theory. You should always prioritize the tire changer's automation over the balancer's automation. Think of an automated activity as an invisible free worker. Since the Revolution can autonomously remove a tire and the Road Force WalkAway can autonomously inflate and measure imbalance, you can have as many as 2 free workers completing tasks at once. But how do we make sure we're using these workers as efficiently as possible? The answer is to start the Revolution's autonomous demount before you start the balancer's autonomous inflation and balancing. Think of it this way, the tire changer is the slowest part of the process. So to go as fast as possible, we need to make sure it keeps turning. If the tire changer ain't spinning, you ain't winning. Let's take a look at some examples. Before we even begin, here's a pro tip for an even faster changeover. When starting a set of 4 tires, only remove 2 assemblies from the vehicle. That allows you to grab the other 2 assemblies once you have the Revolution and Road Force WalkAway operating autonomously. Now then, in example A, David finishes installing a new tire on assembly number 1's rim. He then puts it on the balancer, connects the chuck, and returns to the tire changer to start the autonomous demount of assembly number 2. It's great that he's using the autonomous activity of the balancer, but the tire changer is not turning while he's at the balancer. There's a faster way. In example B, David finishes installing the first tire on assembly number 1, makes sure it's going to hold air, then sets it aside. He starts the Revolution's WalkAway mode demount on assembly number 2, then puts assembly 1 on the balancer, connects the chuck, pulls down the hood, and is off to do something else while both machines work autonomously. The tire changer is spinning, so he's winning. One last tip, we should almost always use the Road Force WalkAway to inflate tires to save time. There's one exception, however, where it is better to not do this. Specifically, this involves autonomous set point inflation of the final assembly on the Revolution. Let's demonstrate what we mean. In example A, David finishes installing his final tire on assembly number 4 and sets it in front of the balancer while he finishes balancing assembly number 3. Then he starts inflating and balancing assembly number 4 while he puts assembly number 3 on the vehicle. Yes, he's using automation to do his work, but there's a faster way. In example B, David finishes installing his last tire on assembly number 4 and connects the inflation chuck on the Revolution. He sets the set point for the tire and then he moves to the balancer to finish balancing assembly number 3. This allows him to finish his balance while the last assembly inflates, enabling him to use all available automation and get the work done more quickly. We hope you found these tips useful. Remember, keep that automation working for you. If you have any questions or would like additional training, don't hesitate to contact your local Hunter service representative. Thanks for watching.